Africa. BC. In the beginning, a young woman only known as the Primitive, was the first Slayer to rise in powers to stop the spread of evil. She was taken by a group of men, known as the Shadow Men. Against her will, she was chained to the earth and imbued with the spirit of a demon. Her destiny was to use the powers imbued by the demon spirit to fight the evil of the ancient vampires. She was rejected by her village, and instructed to fight alone. She became some sort of a recluse. Led completely by her insatiable thirst for the kill, and guided by her own instinct. After staking one of the first human-demon hybrid vampires created, she was asked to leave. Eventually, she had died, and her powers were passed on to a different girl. The Slayer line was born. Plymouth Colony, Massachusetts, early 1625. Mysterious deaths were attributed to some unknown animals. These deaths stopped shortly after a strange visitor, Abigail Cole, joined the community. Boston, Massachusetts, 1845. The Boston shipyards were plagued by a series of grisly murders. The attacks ended when a quiet young woman arrived in town. Her identity to this date is still unknown. She is referred to as the Boston Slayer. Virginia, 1866. The frequent and unexplained disappearance of local Civil War widows shocked an already grieving community. These disturbing events suddenly ended when Lucy Hanover set up camp in a nearby graveyard. Dodge City, Kansas. During the summer of 1888, 40 deaths under suspicious circumstances. The deaths ceased when Belle Malone rode into town. The Oklahoma Territory, 1893. A series of savage attacks claimed the lives of 17 homesteaders. The murders suddenly stopped when a young blacksmith passed through town. Her identity to this day is still unknown. She is listed as the Oklahoma Slayer. Virginia City, Wyoming. 1897. A string of bizarre murders shocked this small hillside community. The killings ceased shortly after 20-year-old Florence Gilbert arrived in town. Brooklyn, New York. 23 New Yorkers lost their lives in the 1912 Brooklyn boarding house murders. The killings ended abruptly when a student nurse named Arabella Gish sought lodgings in room number 6. Chicago, 1927. Over a period of 2 weeks, 41 bodies were found near Union Station, shortly after the arrival of a young woman, who to this day has never been identified. The mysterious murders stopped